Hey friends, how's it going? So we are currently at the end of day 13. It is 10:44 in the evening. I'm just kind of winding down from the day. Um, I did some grocery shopping today so that we could get some meal prep going. I actually made a list of quite a few things that I think would be really good for meal prepping, and I'm going to actually video some of that so that we can uh, look at all that together. I've meal prepped before. It's been a while, but it's a lot of fun. I really like to cook, so I think I'm going to have fun doing this. But these are going to be healthier meals. Some stuff maybe won't be stuff that I myself will eat, but like my husband and my kids will eat. So it will be probably a few things that I won't eat, but most of the things that I fix, I'll be eating. But anyway, I'm excited. I'm going to do like breakfasts and lunches because I usually fix dinner, and being it's summertime, sometimes breakfast and lunch is sort of like on the go or when anybody feels like eating. So we're usually just really busy during the day doing stuff, and sometimes the kids are upstairs doing stuff and they're not ready to eat when I want to eat. So they just can get whatever they want when they want it. So we're just gonna do it that way, and I think it'll be a little bit easier on me in the long run. So other than that, not really a whole lot to report. Just lots of grocery shopping. I grocery shop at different stores depending on certain sales and coupons that I have and stuff like that. And so yeah, so I actually ended up going to Kroger. Um, I went to our HEB, and I went to Walmart. I was going to go to Aldi, but I didn't make it to Aldi today, maybe tomorrow. So anyway, so I ate I had a protein shake this morning. I had for lunch, I didn't have lunch because I was out and I was busy. So I did not have lunch. So for dinner, bad girl. No, for dinner, I cooked some salmon and asparagus, and I had salads that would go with it. I'll insert a picture over here so that you can see. I absolutely love salmon, and I make it with like a marinade. It's like a cilantro lime type of sauce that I get in a jar, but then I add like chipotle pepper sauce to it, and I mix it together, and that's kind of what's on there. And the asparagus I cooked in a little olive oil with just some seasonings. I usually will use our Cajun seasoning. I like Tony Chachere's. Sometimes I use it's called Slap Your Mama. I don't come up with these, but they're pretty funny. But anyway, they're really good. So Cajun seasoning, a little bit of garlic added in there, a little pepper, and yeah, so it's pretty simple. Everybody in the family loves it. I do not eat asparagus, so they eat the asparagus. I had salmon, and then I had salad to go with it, and I was good to go. And yeah, so it was just so good. I just absolutely love salmon. I cook it at like 375 in the oven for 20 minutes, and it always seems to come out absolutely perfect every time. So that's my go-to. And then I had another like little ready-made protein shake that I buy at Walmart. I get the Equate brand. That's supposed to be kind of like the Premier Protein. I think it's supposed to be like compared to the Premier Protein, but they're the high performance protein shakes. So I had one of those, and that is all that I have had today. So, oh, I take that back. I had a granola bar earlier. I had one of those sweet and salty granola bars when I came home from Kroger. So, I did have that. So anyway, that is what I've eaten today. I'm excited about doing some meal prepping. Yeah, there's going to be a whole lot of cooking going on tomorrow. Yay for cooking on Friday, and tomorrow is shot day. Yay! So I may or may not do that on video. I already did it once. I don't know. We'll play it by ear. So anyway, Yeah, that was today. I will get back on here and let you guys know what is going on tomorrow, and get some good video of like meal prepping. So, all right. So see you in the next one. Bye. Hey friends. So it is day 14, and it is shot day, but it is also meal prep day. Woo! So what I have been doing this morning is trying to prepare for some of this meal prepping. I kind of have a list of a few things that I'd like to go ahead and get made today. So that's kind of what I'm going to get started on. I have, let me see if I can turn this around. I have a whole bunch of containers here that I bought. If you don't know, TJ Maxx and Home Goods is like a really great place to go get containers like that. I think I got 2 packs of 10, and they were like $7.99 a piece. So that's actually pretty good. So anyway, those are washed and they're drying, and I am getting ready to cut up a bunch of chicken. I think the first few things that I'm gonna make, I have like a little list here of some things that I want to make. I've got some Tex-Mex chicken salad. I've got chicken rice and teriyaki broccoli. I don't know what it is, but my husband and my kids absolutely love like broccoli mixed with just like some teriyaki sauce, and they tear that mess up. Anyway, I've got like a chicken curry, rice and broccoli. I may actually cut up some Brussels sprouts and replace the broccoli in some of these, because I have a whole lot of like things with broccoli, and they'll probably get tired of broccoli. So I think I might actually roast some Brussels sprouts to go along with some of these as well. And then I've got, I have like these Greek pita pockets that I like to make. So what I'm probably going to do here is I have about 8 big, huge chicken breasts over here. I'm going to cut them up into small pieces, and then I'm going to cook them up. And then what I'm going to do is like right before they're completely all the way cooked, I'm going to pull some out. I'm going to season, because I have some that I don't want Greek seasoned and some that I do want Greek seasoned. So I'm going to season some with Greek seasoning, and then just kind of clear that pan out, and then season the rest of it with like Cajun seasoning and garlic and stuff like that to go with the other things that I'm going to make. So I've never tried to film doing all this, so bear with me. I might have to do some like filming and then do some voiceovers later, because it might get a little chaotic in here. But anyway, so yeah, so we're gonna get started. Woo! Okay, so this is 6 chicken breasts cut up, which I'm thinking is plenty. I had 2 more chicken breasts, but they're huge, and so I just decided to put them in a couple of Ziploc bags, and if I need them later, I'll pull them out and cut them up, but I'm thinking I'm probably not going to need them. I think this is going to be enough. So anyway, I have 2 pans out here on the stove, and I have drizzled a little bit of extra virgin olive oil in these pans. This is actually like a really big wok. I also had gotten started a pot, like a big pot of brown rice. So instead of using white rice, we're going to use brown rice. My husband likes it, my kids like it, and I'll just kind of season that up a little bit to go with the rice dishes, and it'll be good to go. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started cooking these this chicken, and I'll show you kind of how I'm going to season those up. Okay, so I have put a generous amount of, I like to use this Cavender's all-purpose Greek seasoning. This one is actually salt-free, because it does not contain MSG. The regular kind contains MSG, and MSG tends to give me headaches. So I try not to eat things that have MSG. Now, While this one is going to be seasoned a couple of different ways, I am still going to hit this with a little bit of salt and pepper before I do some other seasonings. Alrighty, so they're getting going. Okay, so the Greek seasoned chicken is done, so I am setting that aside. This one is almost done. I went ahead and turned it off, and I'm about to separate a little bit of it out so that I can season the rest that's in the pan with some like taco Mexican seasoning. In this one, I have added a can of black beans, and I've added a packet of the McCormick taco seasoning. So I am going to cook all that up. Okay, so that is all incorporated and it has simmered and it is ready to go into some bowls. So what I'm doing with these, and the plan is that this really is going to be the only thing that's going to go in the freezer, because he's going to want, my husband John's going to want to like heat these up in the microwave, because these are going to be for like a Tex-Mex salad, and you're not going to want to heat up like lettuce and stuff like that. So I'm going to pre-package like some portions of like lettuce and tomatoes, and then I've got these like little pre-portioned, like these little to-go cups. I bought these from Walmart. They have like cups and lids, and they are super handy. So I've got like some salsa and sour cream. I'm going to keep these pre-portioned in the fridge. And then I'll have that by the pre-portioned lettuce and cheese, and that way he can just grab these and then grab the other stuff that goes with it, and then he can put it in his lunchbox and take to work. So that is what I'm going to do with that. Now, for the rest of the Tex-Mex mixture that I've got, I'm going to go ahead and make some burritos, and the whole burrito will be able to just go in the freezer. So I'm going to make up a few of those and put them in my containers. Okay, so I had enough to make 4 nice sized burritos, and the tortillas that I actually use are these Olay Extreme Wellness. They're the high fiber, they're low carb. They're only like 4 grams of net carbs and 50 calories a piece, so they're good and healthy. Okay, so for the rest of the chicken that I had separated out, I put it back into this pan with another little dabble of some olive oil. I added some Tony Chachere's and a little bit of garlic powder to that, and I'm going to just kind of cook it up a little bit more, and I am going to add a couple of big dollops of the brown rice and cook it all together in here with the chicken. So now that I have the rice and the chicken all cooked together and mixed, I'm going to set it to the side, let it cool, and while that is cooling, I'm going to add my curry sauce to this chicken, and I just got some of this at the grocery store. I think it was like at Kroger's. I've never tried it before. I don't even like curry, but my husband absolutely loves it. My kids love it, so we're making it. So I'm going to add some of this curry and let this simmer for a little bit, and then we're gonna let it cool. Ugh, I just don't like curry, but if you like curry, you do you, boo. Okay. So the remaining Greek chicken that I had that I did not mix with the curry, I've put in about 4 like little quart-sized baggies for pita pockets. And really and truly, the pita pockets, they're super easy to make. You get like I use those Joseph's pita bread. It's like, it says it's like heart healthy. I get it at Walmart. It's like low carb, low calorie. And all I do for the pita pockets, which, you know, I can't freeze, is you add like lettuce, cherry tomatoes, feta cheese, and a little bit of tzatziki sauce Or you can just put like a dollop of like ranch or mayo, or like mayo with cucumbers cut up. But it's, the premise is pretty much the meat part is done, which takes the longest anyway, and so that just kind of makes it easier, and I don't have to sit and cook the chicken, and it takes about 5 minutes really to put the other stuff together, and so and it's easy to mix it up and just shove it in a pita. So that's what I'm doing with that. So currently what I have over here is I have the curry chicken over some brown rice, and these four, and then the chicken and rice mixture in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make my vegetables to go in these, and then they're going to be ready to put up. So what I have here is I've got a bunch of Brussels sprouts that I cut in half. I'm going to just drizzle a little bit of olive oil in there, and I'm telling you, y'all, I use Tony Chachere's for everything. I'm going to just really get enough in there. I'm probably going to also add like some onion and some garlic powder, and what I'll do is I'll just get my hands in there and I'll just toss it around, and then I'm going to lay it on a sheet pan and put it in the oven for about 18 minutes on 375. Okay, so I have all of the Brussels sprouts tossed in the olive oil and the seasonings, and I've put them all in the pan, and I put them all with the cut side down, and I'm going to stick them in the oven. I have it on 375, and like I said, it's going to stay in there for about 18 minutes. Yeah, so there we go. Do my timer, 18, start. Okay, so what we're going to do when the 18 minutes is up is I just kind of sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top of those, and then I put them back in there for about 10 minutes, and then when I take them out, they are amazing. If you'd have told me a year ago that I would be eating Brussels sprouts, I would have laughed at you because I've never liked Brussels sprouts. But since we've moved to Texas, I really wanted to kind of change some of my eating habits, and so I've started actually eating like broccoli and Brussels sprouts. I totally would have like laughed you out of a room if you told me a year ago that would happen. So anyway, that has actually helped me on this journey, because I actually have some other vegetable go-tos other than just like green beans and salad. So it's been pretty good. But anyway, we're gonna wait until those get out, and then I can add those to some of my pre-prep meals over here. But I am going to get started on cooking some teriyaki broccoli, so I can add some of those. So here we go. Okay, so I am cooking my broccoli in my pan. I actually had put a little bit of olive oil in here. I use a lot of olive oil. That's just what we use. Sorry. If you use butter, you go right on ahead. If you use vegetable oil, you go right on ahead. I just use olive oil. But anyway, so I put, a couple tablespoons. Now I'm going to kind of cook my broccoli, and when it gets like where it's really, really green and it's all just kind of not super soft but cooked, I'm going to add, I've got this Kikkoman teriyaki basting glaze. I'll probably add like maybe a third of the bottle to that. So the broccoli is done. It really got nice and pretty and green, and I don't know why, but as you cook it, it just gets greener. But anyway, so it doesn't have to be swimming in sauce, just enough to give it some good flavor, and I'm going to let that cool down a little bit. And while I was cooking that, the Brussels sprouts got done, so I pulled those out of the oven, and I sprinkled a little bit of Parmesan cheese on there. And it's going to go back in the oven for 10 minutes. I have pulled out the Brussels sprouts, and y'all, when I tell you, this is so amazing. Don't look at me funny. I promise you, it's really good. Hang on, I'll show you. Oh my goodness, listen, I'm telling you, they are so yummy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let those cool before I put them into the little containers. The Brussels sprouts are done and I've got them portioned into these plates. I actually had some leftover asparagus that my husband told me to stick in here with one of these curry chicken little lunches, and so I went ahead and put that in there. But yeah, these are done for now. Okay, so in addition to the two plates of burritos, the two Tex-Mex salad starters, the 4 bags of the Greek chicken, we have these all finished. I've got them all super fancy labeled. And it's just masking tape and some Sharpie. So anyway, I think that is a pretty good amount for, just a little bit of the afternoon. And I still have some broccoli, a little bit of Brussels sprouts, and some brown rice left to go with dinner tonight. I'm actually just going to make like some Chinese dumplings. And yeah, so we're going to have that for supper. And I'm going to get all this stuff put in the fridge. I'm kind of tired now. But anyway, it's not everything I wanted to do, but I believe I will probably do a couple more videos soon with the breakfast ideas that I wanted to cook up. So stay tuned for that. All right, we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Hey y'all, so welcome back. We had a busy day of doing a little bit of meal prepping. I did not actually get as much done as I wanted to do. I had like some deli roll-ups, stuff that were easy snacking type things that I kind of wanted to do also, but that's okay. There's always another day for that, maybe another video. I just wanted to just come on and just update for the rest of the evening, and just kind of let you know what all I did eat today. So I actually just had like a ready-made protein shake this morning, before I actually had to run to the store and grab like 2 more things before I got home and started all that cooking. And then for lunch, I had a small salad. And for dinner, like you heard, we had the Asian dumplings, and they had broccoli and with theirs, yeah, broccoli and some of the brown rice with theirs. But I actually just had a little bit more of a salad with mine. I love salad. I don't eat salad because I feel like I have to eat salad, for weight loss or anything like that. I just like salad. Even when I was not ever watching what I would eat, there'd be times I'd go to restaurants and I'd order a salad just because I like salad. I love salad. So anyway, so I just wanted to go ahead and have a salad with my dumplings and, get some good roughage in and stuff like that. But not that I need it, but anyway, so yeah, so I did step on the scale. Today is day 14. I stepped on the scale this morning just to kind of look, which I really think that because I take my shot so late in the evening, like 10, 11, 11-ish in the evening, that like in the morning is probably the best time for me to actually weigh, like the morning after. So Fridays are my shot nights, and so Saturday morning I weigh, and that's the weight that I usually have. But I weigh on Fridays just to kind of see. So as far as what it said this morning, I am down 11 pounds. So I've lost another pound, which is awesome in 14 days. I just, that to me is really, really amazing. I'm pretty sure that I'm about to see like a pretty good slowdown, which is fine. I mean, healthy, 2 pounds a week you know, is really healthy and it's a good pace. So I'd be happy with anything near that. So anyway, as long as I'm losing. So yeah, I'm going to take my shot in just a little bit. So I guess I'll go ahead and put that on here also. I don't know why I still get nervous. I've already done this a couple times and I feel like such an idiot afterwards because I'm like, oh, it's not bad. I didn't even feel the last one. Like I wasn't even sure that I'd done it right, because I didn't even feel it. It was crazy. But so yeah, so I'll get on here in just a few minutes, I'm going to take my shot out of the fridge and let it sit for about 20 minutes or so it's not cold. And I'll get on here and do my shot. So stay tuned. Alrighty guys, it's shot time. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I get so nervous every time. I know it's not going to be bad, but anyway, so I have my 2.5, and yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give me my shot. I've got some cotton that already has some alcohol on it, and I have another little cotton round over here. So last time I gave it up here, like above my belly button, and this time I'm gonna go below my belly button. I'm gonna tuck that in just a little bit, get it out of the way. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go right in here. So I'll alcohol that up, and I gotta take the lid off. I don't look at the needle. I switch it to unlock. All right, and all right guys, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, yep. There is a little bit of blood there. A little bit. That was a tiny bit stingy. I think it was more due to the alcohol than anything. It was not bad though. So I put my lid back on and we're good to go. So yeah, starting week 3. Very excited. Yay. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.